all of the hours they put in the practicing and perfecting of their moves.
But even better than that is getting to show what they can do to family and friends who may not have been there to see their big wins. This morning, we're joined by members of a local cheerleading team who are so excited to show off their winning routine. Here's WECT's Claire Hoffman live right now. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning, Bob and Kim. We're live this morning from Infinity Allstars gym. It's actually on a leander right behind Jelly Beans, and this is a really great facility because lots of girls come here to train and work hard and get those moves in. And this morning I'm lucky to be joined by 3 cheerleaders from the Level 5 team, and they were just telling me a little bit about a huge national competition that they were just in Dallas last month. And so, good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Now, everyone's expecting a lot from you guys. They think you guys are going to wake them up this morning, so I need that energy, okay? So, first of all, tell us a little bit about this national competition. Was it the biggest one you've ever been to?
Oh, by far. It was absolutely massive, and it was such a great experience, and it was really amazing to see some really famous teams in the cheerleading world and see them before live. So.
Now, how long did you prepare for the routine that you competed with?
Well, we knew we were going to this competition in the summer, so we've been working on the routine since the beginning of August, and so we really prepared for that competition in Dallas, the one we really mainly focused on. So we've been preparing for that one for a while.
And what's a typical week for you guys? How many hours do you practice, and how much are you in this place? It probably feels like a second home to you.
Definitely. Me and Morgan are on 2 teams. Jordan's on 1 team. She's normally on our senior 5, and me and Morgan are also on our senior 3. And we also do tumbling classes, and we're here for open gym. So we put a lot of work and effort into cheerleading.
All right, thanks, girls. And coming up, we're gonna hopefully persuade the girls to show us some of their moves. I know they're so excited. They're gonna kick off their heels and be ready to show us a little something. Bob and Kim, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Claire.
Well, you know,
right now, you've probably seen glimpses of cheerleaders this past month on TV with March Madness basketball tournament going on, but what you don't see is the hours of hard work and practice that they put into their own routines, ones that aren't part of those popular games.
So the team from Wilmington recently competed in a national competition, and they wowed the judges with their routine. So it's 2468. Who do we appreciate? How about Claire this morning, who is over at the gym today? Claire?
Bob, I love your attempt at cheering. It's really, you're always up there with it. I appreciate your effort. But these girls are really going to show us how it's actually done. And this is a little sequence from their routine that they did at the national competition in Dallas. And it's one of the most prestigious competitions in the country. And they did awesome. So without further ado, here they go. All right, right now I'm joined by their coach, Allison. So, Allison, what are the girls doing right here?
Right now they're performing their jump sequence part of their routine. And now they're going to be going to the back corner, and each one of the girls is going to do a little tumbling class for you guys. First up is Morgan. And Morgan just did a round of back handspring warming up. This is Jordan. Jordan did a round of back handspring layout. And this is Emily. Emily did a round of back handspring tuck. And I think Morgan wants to redeem herself a little bit. She did a round of back handspring back tuck as well. And Emily's going back to the corner for one more.
They make it look so easy.
Pretty layout from Emily.
Oh, my gosh. That was a great job. Wow. All right, Bob, do you think you can beat that? I know I can't. They make it look so easy, but they did great, and we're going to have a little bit more coming up for you guys in about 30 minutes. Bob, came back to you.
I did the cheer part, not the gymnastics part, you know. Don't expect too much from me at this time of the morning.
It's after 6 right now, and, you know, people have been glued to the television, a lot of attention on March Madness this past month, so you've seen lots of basketball players impressing crowds with their athletic ability.
But behind every great team is a great support system that works just as hard as the players do out on the court. Cheerleaders, part of that, of course, and today we're sharing a story about a local team that made it big on their own. Claire Hoffman joining us live this morning for their training grounds to tell us about the award-winning cheerleaders. Claire?
Hey, Bob and Kim, good morning. We are here live at Cheer Infinity Allstars over on Oleander Drive, and these girls recently got back from a national competition in Dallas where they did awesome, but it wasn't the only time they went to nationals. They actually have 22 national titles, is that right?
Yes, that is right. We have 22 national titles so far this year.
That's nothing to be modest about. I mean, I'm sure it takes a lot of work. How many hours a week on average would you say you practice?
I would say the average cheerleader at this gym is probably in here at least 6 hours a week, and it can go up from there. You know, it depends on how much work you're willing to put into it.
Sure, and I know one of the places you guys do a lot of work on is this lovely trampoline we've got set up here. And I know Emily has been waiting to do some tumbling. So as she tumbles, do you want to tell us a little bit about what she's doing?
Sure.
Okay.
Emily just did a full, which is a required level 5 tumbling skill. So most people on the level 5 team would have to demonstrate that skill on the floor, actually, but you would learn it on the tumble track first.
That is pretty cool. And I know also you guys sent us a video of your routine that you performed in Dallas. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully roll that for you. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about the routine, like how long it took to choreograph it and, you know, just what it's like to compete at that level?
Well, we have a choreography camp at the beginning of August, and that would be like a 3-day camp where we learn all of the skills and the counts and all that kind of thing. And we actually don't get our music until after that. And once we get our music is really when we can get into making all the extra moves and the smiles and, you know, the hair whip. And that's really where we work on making it more of a performance part.
Absolutely. Well, that's what the people love to see, and it's really cool how it all comes together. So thank you for sharing that with us. And, of course, if you missed any of it, we're going to go ahead and add a link on our website later on today so you can go back there and check it out. And also, you know, if you have a little girl who might be interested or a boy, but they don't discriminate, you can get all that information on there as well. Bob, I'll bring you back a pamphlet because I know you wanted to work on your routine.
2, 4, 6, 8 down.
Yeah, and I thought my routine was just eating donuts.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Give me another donut. I can't wait.
I think it's neat how they are precise, you know, every movement. Yeah. And I think I heard Morgan say they count. And that's how they can kind of stay in step with everybody.
Some hard-working athletes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.